Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I put an interesting question to ChatGPT, and I asked, are there any monarchies around the world that are voted in or assigned, or are all monarchies hereditary, like line of succession? And most monarchies, they're not voted in, but they are voted on by the mood of the people, right? So they can be taken out quite quickly by the people. They're not voted in, but they're certainly voted out, voted off the island, as they say. So the hereditary and automatic section, the king is dead, long live the king, no ballot box required. I thought that was cute of them to say that. Of course, is United Kingdom, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Monaco. No public vote installs the monarch. However, where royals are confirmed, approved, or chosen, the interesting exceptions. Vatican City, I did not really think about that, but the Pope is an elected monarch. He is a voted in sovereign. I've never even thought of that, about the Pope being a monarch or a sovereign. So there you go. There's one. Malaysia. The king is elected and is chosen every 5 years, but it's voted on by 9 hereditary Malay rulers. So it's not necessarily the people who voted in, the other royal houses. So yes, a monarchy is chosen by monarchs. A round robin crown, very civilized. Andorra has 2 co-princes, the president of France, which I did not know that. I thought Andorra was Spanish, and the bishop of Urgell, appointed by the church. The people don't vote for the prince as prince, but one ruler is elected elsewhere and then inherits the title automatically. And where royals exist only by public consent. While royals aren't voted in, Parliament can abolish them, public support keeps them funded, and legitimacy is emotional, not legal. If approval collapses, abdications happen. If scandals mount, powers quietly shrink. If affection fades, relevance evaporates. The ballot box hovers nearby like a polite ghost. I thought that was interesting. The Oracle's summary. Royals inherit crowns, popes are elected, some kings are chosen by other kings. All modern monarchies survive by consent, not divine right. I've never thought of it that way before. No throne in Europe is truly safe from public mood, right? I mean, we're watching the British royal family disintegrate almost daily. All right, so I asked, okay, well, which monarchies are very vulnerable right now? Number 1 is Belgium, a fragile crown, complicated kingdom. Long-standing internal division, weak emotional attachment to the monarchy, repeated political deadlock, colonial history that refuses to stay buried. The oracle's whisper, if Belgium fractures politically, the monarchy may go with it, not dramatically, but administratively. Number 2 is Spain. And I forgot about this. Spain had its own crisis. A crown rebuilt, but on unsettled ground. The monarchy was restored, not continuous. Past scandals still echo. Regional independent movements, Catalonia. Public support is conditional, not devotional. The oracle's whisper, Spain's monarchy survives only as long as it remains useful. A single misstep could reopen the Republican door. Monaco, small crown, outsized scrutiny, tiny population, intense public gaze, succession questions linger quietly. The monarchy's relevance is tied to spectacle and stability. The oracle's whisper, if glamour fades or succession falters, Monaco's monarchy could shrink to ceremonial obscurity or be renegotiated entirely. Luxembourg, stable but lightly anchored, highly international population, low emotional dependency on monarchy. The crown is polite, efficient, and optional. The oracles whisper, not a collapse, but a gradual questioning of why do we still need this? And number 5, this one shocked me. The Netherlands, modern monarchy on probation, strong Republican undercurrent, royals scrutinized like civil servants. Tolerance for extravagance is thin. The oracles whisper, if public trust dips too far, expect powers to be pared down to symbolism only. That'll be very interesting if they can do that, because the Dutch monarchs own Royal Dutch Shell. They are plus so many other things. So down to symbolism only, like me, I don't know if they would really fight that hard to keep the crown, because they've got their money. Monarchies likely to survive, but not unchanged. And remember, all the auto writings I've done with Diana, she said that it's going to change, but don't worry, it'll be fine. United Kingdom, number 1. Contrary to gossip, not next to fall, but next to transform. Deep historical roots, strong brand recognition. Yes, it is a brand. Survival tied to adaptability, not reverence. Oracles whisper, the British monarchy won't fall suddenly, but it will become something quieter, leaner, and far more managed. Diana has warned us that this is coming. This is coming. Scandinavian monarchies, the golden exception, extremely high public trust, low drama, low ego. I don't know about that. Royals seen as public servants, not divinities. Oracles whisper, these crowns survive precisely because they don't act like crowns. Oh, there you go. So that would be Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Monarchies least likely to fall anytime soon. Japan, symbolic, ancient, restrained. Morocco, deep religious legitimacy. Jordan, political necessity and tradition. Thailand, complex, guarded, and culturally embedded. Different continents, different rules of survival. All right? The oracle's final truth. The monarchies most likely to fall are not the loudest, oldest, or most scandal-ridden. They are the ones where people quietly ask, what does this still do for us? When that question spreads faster than affection, the crown begins to feel heavy. All right? So what I thought I would do is let's do a few cards on these ones that are risk of failing. Let's just pull a few cards. So we've got Belgium, Spain, Monaco, Luxembourg, and Netherlands. So I'm going to pull one card for each, and let's see if they are in trouble. Okay, monarchies most at risk of falling or fundamentally changing. So just like Greece, right? Like think of all the monarchies that have fallen over the years. Greece, Germany, Russia, right? France. I mean, it's not 1700s anymore, or, you know, regime takeover where they shoot people, but the parliaments could take away the powers. I did not know that. I honestly did not know that. All right, so let's pull 5 cards. Belgium, Spain, Monaco, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. And you know, and you think, how would this affect the British royal family? I tell you, it would affect them a lot. They would be really scared, I think. Belgium, Spain, Monaco, let's just do it this way. Monaco, Luxembourg. And didn't we just see Luxembourg had a handover? And then Netherlands like this. All right, let's see. Belgium. Oh, the Empress. No, they look good. Are they Looks like they'll be hanging on, but it could be symbolic. Spain. Oh, there goes Spain. Oh, Monaco. Oh, there's the money, isn't it? Yeah, Monaco is, I think it's pretty, as long as they keep their nose clean. And like it says, um, Monaco, the monarchy's relevance is tied to spectacle and stability. So if they keep their nose clean, keep their, just do what they're supposed to do as the monarch. Also, I think it creates some form of income, employment, and whatnot. So if they continue to work hard at just being monarchs and not screwing everything with two legs and having babies all over the world, I think they'll be fine. Okay, Luxembourg. Oh yeah, Luxembourg. They isn't that funny? I said they just had succession. They just handed it down. So and then the Netherlands. Oh geez. Okay, and this is funny because Netherlands is called the House of Orange, and this is orange. And it's interesting that it would be very difficult for them to get rid of the Dutch royalty. I'm no way saying the Dutch royalty is the devil. I'm not saying that at all. Geez, my dad would kill me. But I think the Republic is very strong, but they're also very tied to the royal family. Like all my aunties are crazy about the royalty. Yeah. There you go. I think Spain's is the only one that's really in trouble. And they've had all kinds of other scandals and whatnot. So there you go. I think Spain, and I think there might be some kind of big scandal coming up about the House of Orange. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Sometimes I do this just to keep things fresh and new. And for those of you who did watch, thank you. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.